got it to be live. 2, 1, and we are live. I missed this 10-second countdown, so I went from 5. Sorry about that. What we're drawing today, I think it should be in the title. I am drawing Hyperion from Marvel Comics. And thank you for sharing that out, Scott, on Twitter and Facebook. We are here again with our daily drawing. Hello to Hunger Fight over on D Live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. I hope you're still here anyways. And hello to anybody over on Twitch and anybody watching on Facebook. We have 4 streams at once, going 4 places at once. So I do have the chat open for Twitter, or not Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and of course I have it open for D Live. But I do not have it open for Facebook. So hopefully if you're watching on Facebook, if you want to pop in and throw a comment in, either at D Live, Twitch, or YouTube, feel free. And if you're over on one of those, subscribe or follow on those. And if you're just watching on Facebook and you're join the group of Cross Comics or like the page. And thank you very much for that. That is all said. I think I will get on with the drawing, because you people are here to see drawing. You're not just here to see this not so lovely face. And you're here to interact with me, of course. So it looks like you are the only one here at the moment, Scott. Maybe Joshua is still here. I don't know. Joshua just wants to say that I'm boring because of showing the opener. It's no different when I started things before and you didn't actually have anything to see. At least now I'm giving you something to see. And for reference, I'll give you guys people what my reference is today. I've got several, of course. Right there. That's the one I'm using. Going from. But I grabbed a bunch, you know. He's had a few different looks. Hyperion. I'm pretty sure it's Hyperion, says Joshua. Tomato. So as you can see, he's had a few different looks over the years. From this, he's been a hero, he's been a villain. Hey, my man, I am doing good. So I'm going to go back to my drawing cam. I am stepping up in the world a little bit here, Muttman. I am on 4 different things at once. I'm over on D Live, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But it is good to have you here on YouTube as well. So if you are on any of those other platforms, it would be lovely if you followed me there too, since I know you do follow me here. Maybe next week, if you're available, we can get you on panelist while I'm drawing. A week from Friday, maybe you can come on. Hopefully, I'll be able to draw while talking, and we can talk about a hero. You and maybe Macho Dan can come on, and you guys can give us the 411, if that's still a lingo, and get it out to. No, I don't got a lot of followers on D Live yet. Hey, Evan's got the frog. Can Restream go to Instagram too? I'm not sure. I didn't see it do it, but there, Evan's telling you no. Okay. I'll do, is the one I'll do a form of. Hey, Elric, let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are live. I missed this 10-second countdown, so I went for 5. Sorry about that. What we're drawing today, I think it should be in the title. I am drawing Hyperion. Little bit late. That shows how far you guys are beyond it. Like I said, it should get you guys a little. Yeah, I've got that one in my picks there too. Scott. Like I said, I don't have a lot of people on Twitch or D Live yet. I do have a few people on Facebook that, look in. I've been on Facebook for quite some time, so, that certainly helps. And maybe with me being at 5 o'clock, it makes it even easier for you and Macho to come on. Maybe not right at, well, I can do it for right at 5, but I don't know what your guys' schedule is like, whether you can come on right for 5 or, maybe closer to 6. Two crosses. I solved that problem. Hopefully by next Friday I will have backed it. What's that? Nice tier. So what's everybody been doing today? How has everybody's day been? Some of you are in my time slot or time zone. It's probably another subscriber clone. It was the first one that came up for me, so I'm ready with it. Cool, cool. You killed the other cross. Oh. I'm not sure whether you're still listening, Mutt. If you've got any original artwork, you should try really think coming on Sundays, trying to sell it. Sometimes we got people, sometimes we don't. It's a good way to promote. Do let whomever's got a book out at the moment. Did you see the OB secret perk? Yes, I did. I got that Canadian eraser as well, Graf. Cool. Well, do you like the Canadian money eraser, Elric? Did you see the... Yeah, I've got it. Macho sent it to me. He had to send it to me a second time, but he did send it. And I'm going to be... Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some money and be able to back it. Heck, there's one in Canada by Ryan Cardinal that I'd like to back, but to me it's too much money for it. He wants $20 US for the book and then $20 shipping US for the book for me. And we're both in Canada, so that's $54 for one comic book. I don't know how big the book is, though. Which one did they give you? Which dollar amount? Rick, there was 3 in the package. I've given... I'm not sure whether I've given all 3 away yet or not. Now you can literally... erase your mistakes away with money. Okay, not maybe literally, but... Yeah, hopefully tomorrow or Saturday. You should message Ryan and see if he can cut you a deal on shipping. Yeah. Well, it's for everybody too, so I'm just thinking a regular comic book can't cut. I've done some shipping here in Canada, and yeah, I know I can ship to the States less. Not to me. Oh, you got the 100. Cool. I know when I shipped a bigger package to Valned, it cost me $20 Canadian. But, comic books a lot less weight than everything I shipped, so... But then again, when that was with tracking, so I don't know. when shipping gets to be almost as much as the comic, or more than, I'm end up being a little how shall we say it, frugal. And I know shipping costs, nowadays, I've been shipping enough stuff lately that, I've been getting to know the costs a little bit. But that said, yeah, a lot of these guys are getting burnt on shipping costs, so some of the new campaigns have it pretty high. Yeah. It depends on how much they've learned about the shipping, I'm pretty sure to swear. That's a great thing. At least I find by the time I go to get my campaign out, at least for Canada, the States, I'll know a lot of the shipping stuff. But I've even shipped to I've shipped to Australia. I've shipped to a couple Italy. So and it wasn't that bad. Maybe if we put it down $5 American, I don't know. Because 20 American equals out to 27 Canadian, so approximately nowadays. I have to go back and maybe look at the size of the book. Maybe I'm being a bit moronic. Depends on how big the book is, I guess. I forget how big the book is. Well, here, let me see. He messaged me a couple days ago. Let's see. Oh, he's almost made it though. That's good. 48 pages. Okay, so depending on what you're going with, just over 2 comic books. If you're going with 24, what does G stand for? Gosh or good? I have no idea, Evan. I have no idea, Evan von Scriber. We will subscribe to the subscribing. Does everyone subscribe to things? I think so, because he's here, yeah. Did the chat freeze? Not for me. I'm seeing. Did the chat freeze? Just, there's only like 7 people here, and I guess a lot are not typing. I might do something weird. I gotta see how I can do. Well, see how Twitch and D Live work for gaming. My gaming, how much it freezes on me. I might try an experiment today. Are you on Twitch at all, Evan? I know you're on D Live. The video is laggy. Okay. Well, it's pathetic out around here, so that might be why. And actually, an hour before I went live, we lost power here. Good golly, Miss Molly. I mean, the stream is delayed, I guess. Rick's still complaining about the shipping costs. Well, when it's coming out of your wallet. Oh, we're down to 3 watching? Jeez. Tree watching. Tree whiz. I have a Twitch. Well, I'm thinking of trying to do. I think I might just try a game stream directly to Twitch, and maybe try one directly to D Live. See how that works. Instead of going through streaming in that way. Or if anybody else wants to come over to Twitch and start trying to do something to get the other people there. Hey, Space! Oh, there we go. Are you making fun of Manny's accent? No. Why would I do a funny thing like that? Oh, I don't know whether it'd be a funny thing. That might be a funny thing. How are you today, Space? I don't know which one is Joshua and which one is Hillard. Hughes draws as Joshua for obvious reasons. Because he is Joshua Hughes. And it's John Dillard, so that's why he went with Dillard draws. So, does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute. Manny has an accent? Yeah, that's what I say. Manny has an accent. So also everybody do not forget to get your drop your version of Diesel and get it in for the fan art contest to win a Cross Comics sketch card. I gotta get on making the other ones, the villain stuff, the other ones that go along with it. It's been a couple days. I've been lagging behind. Error. but getting this new setup together and trying to keep making it updated or cleaning up my room, depending on how you want to call it. Uh, uh, have you ever considered drawing Powdered Toast Man? I actually have drawn him. I got him on something around here. There was a day that I wasn't feeling good, and I just took suggestions from the chat, and I ended up drawing him. I'll try and find it for tomorrow, Evan. I should actually do that again. Do another "You tell me what to draw" day. Those can be fun. Which episode is it? Oh. It'd be back near the beginning of February, I think, or just before the end of January. No, I did not draw log 2. Nobody said about no log. It should be in the live draw playlist. That's where you'd have to look, the playlist for live draw. Since I now, after a couple weeks, I unlist and just make sure they're in a, hopefully most of the time, in a playlist. I don't know whether that helps the algorithm or not, but I heard it might. So. Although it hasn't been doing anything for me, so. But go on to listening. All my videos could be. The pain. Trying to figure out how that algorithm works can be a pain. Did you draw a plank from Ed, and Eddie? No. Somebody just said the powdered toast man guy. So I looked up reference and drew him. I drew a tank, a Sherman tank. Drew a fighter jet. Drew a bunch of different other small stuff. Like I said, it was pretty much whatever the chat wanted that day, so, within a little bit of reason. Let me know. Have you already drawn characters from Angry Beaver? No. Rocco's Modern Life? No. Hey Arnold? No. Rugrats? No. Not something I would typically go to. No. No Doug either. Why would I want to draw Doug TenNapel? Count Duckula? No. Although I do remember Count Duckula. That was a good show, Count Duckula. Oh, Elric said Doug, not. I thought it was Evan. But yeah, That's something I should do. I should, you know what? Tomorrow was an independent day. Tomorrow, think up, put in the comments what you want me to draw. DuckTales, the gummy bears, a pup named Scooby-Doo. What was that green guy called? Roger Klotz. So tomorrow will be, you should draw Dora the Explorer. Tomorrow is drawing from the chat. What do you guys think of that? Drawing from the chat. I might do that once a month. Drawing from the chat. Although you guys have suggestions, but it'll be spur of the moment. Mighty Ducks. Actually, no, don't even comment it to me. Just wait till tomorrow. I'll have to look it up. Darkwing Duck. Oh yeah, Roger. I think you're referring to Roger Rabbit. Or are you just saying, oh, Roger, to my idea of drawing from the chat? And again, you guys are like a couple minutes behind. So you might have to be sometimes a little bit more specific with your answers. So yes, tomorrow is drawing from the chat. Friday, drawing from the chat. We will be at this time. I've got nothing to do tomorrow night, so to my knowledge. What do you guys think of the idea of drawing from the chat? Ten four. And who's here first gets, whoever gets the first thing in is the first thing I draw. And depending on what gets done, when it gets done, then, you know, the next suggestion comes, and the first person to write in the chat maybe, I don't remember. Elric, what do you think of the idea of drawing from the chat? Doing it once a month, too. What's this? This is going to be the second Friday. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. From the second Friday of every month is drawing from the chat. unfortunately, there's not a lot of people here to say one way or another. I like the idea of you drawing Dora the Explorer. Well, you got to be here first, Joshua. Get it in before anybody else. And then it'll be the first, like I said, after I'm done whatever the first one is, say, time for a new thing, and first person to type something in, that's what we go with. Although maybe I'll make it, well, depending on how many people are here, and actually, contributing, maybe it will be, somebody new, but if there's only 2 or 3 of you chatting, it's who's ever first among those 2 or 3. Gotta get all the rules in place, right? I wonder if people are purposely not coming in right now to protest my new time slot. It's only for the summer, folks. Only for the summer. I'm always here first. Well, it's not just being here first, it's typing in first. And it's now not the live chat thing that you see for me that you would see on Facebook. It's your streaming too. Yeah, but everything's got to be fair, Scott. I want things to be fair. I don't want one person necessarily dominating the thing of who draws what I'm drawing. It's one thing if, there's very few people here, but even then you don't want one person dominating. Hello, Mother. What are you looking for?
My cigarettes.
Why would your cigarettes be in here?
Because it was in here this morning.
Yeah, well, I don't think you would have taken your package in here. There's a lot of Joshua too, so Evan. Well, spamming it with Dora the Explorer won't necessarily get you anywhere. Because if, by the rules, you're not the one that I'm taking it from, then, well, whatever rules I put in place. I will write a program to take my suggestion for the minute it starts. Well, that'll get you the first one. But what about the second one after I'm done? Nobody. Beep boop. Program initiated. You will now see Cyber von Sklyver. 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 Well, I guess we'll just end up seeing tomorrow who gets the first one, and then, well, whoever gets the first one won't get the second one. I'll say that. Okay, now. Okay, sorry. Okay. I've accidentally had the mic off for this one. I didn't catch your first statement, Eagle. Before not enough Canadian Shield. I was just saying that anybody that is all the fan art, most of the fan art that people have done of my stuff. If you send your fan art to me, and this includes the fan art contest, you're not the joke stuff, but all the serious stuff will get put in with that slideshow. So, your stuff will eventually possibly get showcased. And I was asking Evan, is there a limit to the number of images the slideshow stuff will do, or do you know? Because my one at the beginning and waiting for it doesn't seem to be cycling through all the images. Or does it have to be a particular image, type file? First I need to learn to draw. I don't care how good it is. Eagle, you do your best, and if I know you're actually trying, not just giving a picture of Vin Diesel for my character Diesel, well, I'll put you in, and if it's not for the contest, that's all right too. If you're just doing it to do it. But obviously, it is up to you. I can't force nobody to do nothing. And I wouldn't want to. Read your comment. Yeah, I read it. I read it before. I'll be watching your channel like a hawk, Rick, waiting for you to go live, and then I will pounce like a cougar. Like a manly cougar. A moose. Just kidding. Okay, that's definitely a joke, Eagle. It would be a joke one. But I might actually put it in there. promised us daily coffee streams and I got nothing. Welcome to the band club, Joshua. And hopefully today I'll be putting up some more. I put up some Instagram stuff today too. Some pics of the stuff that I've done over the last little while. Well, not many, because my power went out about 2 hours ago and in the middle of putting stuff up. And like an hour before this stream, and I'm like, was out for like 5 minutes. I was beginning to think, okay, maybe there's not going to be a live stream today. Hail the moose. So the symbol is the moose. No. The moose dressed as the Canadian Shield would be a joke. Eagle. Oh. Hell, the Sherman tank. Hey, testimony. Oh, did I say Twitter? I meant Instagram. Sorry. Oh, do you have a place to share this drawing? I did. Other than Twitter. You could email it to me, Scott, Rick Piper at crosscomics.ca. I hail no tank that fails to provide me with a newly coffee stream. Monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Hail the Serpentine. Well, I got a Sherman without the tank. I have a friend whose last name is Sherman. Testimony. He has betrayed the Sherman Council. He's now labeling any plane as the Sherman of the air. I noticed that, Eagle. He even said that the awful Chinese plane was even Sherman of the skies. I twatted it. No worries. Okay. You want me to show it, Scott? Next, he'll be calling the Spruce Goose. I think it's a. Okay, has the chat frozen? I hope not. Somebody type something. Because the last thing I got is, I think it was Wisconsin thing. Like labeling big cheese, Chinese planes and spruce gooses. What is this madness? If you feel the need. Well, I just want to make sure it's all right with you first. Let's see, Firefox. Twitter. It's quite a twit. Okay, so we got one notification and 2 messages. Oh, that's good. Very good, my friend. Okay, let's see. Let's go over to OBS. Rick, what's the Sherman of the air? I have no idea. So there is Scott's Hyperion. Buffering for me. Okay, so we're going to go back to drawing cam. Put that down. There we go. He's a madman. A madman, I tell you. Hey, Bullet. So, Hyperion. And I don't know what you mean by a downtown abbey. It's quite a shabby. Buffering for me, Rick. Oh, okay, well, I don't know what to say. I want to extend this out, but what do we do to extend? Oh, and that also is the last piece of paper in this thing. Hyperion. Hyperialized. But don't worry, folks. I've got another pad. Although there's some stuff in here. I don't know what I was drawing there. Some maracas, band members. Trying to draw the warriors. It goes good, Bullet. So you got the shield, Insecto, Flight, Flame, Demon Blaster, Whiz. Oh yeah, it's some of them there. This might have been the beginning drawings of that picture, that painting I was showing the other day. Because here's Electide, Ozona, Snowdrift. This is probably copies. There's Hyperspeed, probably Webster, and not sure. Copies? Well, I said copies there, so Webster. I'm not sure. Well, give me a sec, folks. I got a phone call incoming. Sorry about all that, folks. I'm talking. I'll go back over everything. Okay, so Canadian Shield, Snowdrift, King, Kit and Cat, although Cat needs to be finished. Another Canadian Shield. I don't know who. This was supposed to be, I was going to do for a variant cover for Tales from Beyond the Gate. You should have audio by now. Rick is the Sherman of Card. And I was going to do a bunch of our different characters and put them together for everybody that was involved in the project. Sort of like Mike did for the Comicsgate one. Character I created, Guiding Star. Know nothing about him. This is going to be a supporting cast eventually. Nice little wacky drawing. He's having a private conversation we're not privy to. This was from when they were doing couples. Back in February, I was going to do Superman and Wonder Woman. And I also, because they picked Scott and Jean, I started it. Of course, here is another start of the Canadian Shield. And Powder Toast Man or whatever. You were asking about that earlier, Evan. Somebody said drawing a plunger. I did. There's the tank I drew for JP that day in a fighter plane. Trying to make a character called Cross Comics or something like that. I gotta work on that. Doing a version of Red Speed, the Canadian Flash. Canadian Spider. Spider-Man. Making up the emblem for him. The Women of Cross Comics. Electide. Ozona, Snowdrift, and another pick of them. Abominable, Canadian Hulk, Electide, really buff version of me, ideal version, Bendy, I don't know who that's supposed to be. Or that. Oh, this is a Conan I think I was doing on Manny's channel that I've got to finish at some point. Philip Morrow is... Oh, that Wondrous, working on stuff for this. This is here, working on that kid's drawing of the sword that transforms. Nothing else there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this. Okay, I do not know who this is. Best Spider Scorpion Man. Beast Spider Scorpion Man. Don't know what this was supposed to be. This either inspired or was from the painting that you seen the other day on the channel. Matlock is the show. You should draw Boris and JP. So of course Canadian Shield, Insecto, Flight, Flame, what's his name? Demon Blaster, the Wiz, and then on the other side, Ozona, Electide. What was that, guys versus girls? Snowdrift, probably Hyperspeed, Copies, and Webster. I don't know who that is supposed to be. If you guys remember from a couple weeks ago, I showed the Four Seasons girls. I'm doing the guys as well. So we have heat stroke for summer, cold front for guy, and I don't have a name or for spring or fall. Okay, so I showed this earlier too, and Trader, I just got here, alert someone. I got here, alert someone was discussing me. Is that the other guy holding the hammer drills? Okay, I have. So, Bullet, if you're still here, here is Bullet. One of my character Bullet. Or the beginnings of why I've had him for quite some time. He's just not fully drawn here. And as you saw with this earlier, but have no idea what I was saying when I was showing it, I wanted to do a drawing of Superman with the Helmet of Fate. Like it'd be like the ultimate Superman. So you'd have this shield. He'd have his come from Krypton. He'd have the Helmet of Fate, and each of the lantern rings. So I was writing them down so I could figure out how to incorporate it into the costume. So, and I do have that pick around somewhere. You guys want to see any more of my drawings? I do have a little bit. Although this isn't even close to all. Are you adding characters? Unfortunately, always. And of course, that's nowhere near even. It's about that much of stuff. Never. Okay, I'm not sure what that never is about. Do it, Rick. Okay. This is supposed to be for the Hall of Time, which is actually in the first issue of the Canadian Shield. This is supposed to be angelic writing, or symbols, or whatever, for letters. I just do two, like good ones when I'm trash. Yes. Character I'm going to create at some point called Underground and Railroad. The drawing I did of some of the Power Rangers. I was making my own Power Rangers. This is the White Ranger. Polar Bear is her thing. They were like Power Rangers United World. And then there's Red Ranger, and she was Russian. He's Red Ranger, native. I don't know what his animal is going to be. He's going to have a Black Ranger from Africa with a cheetah, Yellow Ranger from Japan, and a Brown Ranger from South America. I don't know what I was doing here. I think there's some group stuff in my church for kids, lizards, and I was trying to draw them up, their symbols or whatever. This helmet of fate is all we need. Yeah, but I was just thinking, you know, that gives him over magic, and there's a lot he can do with the rings as well. I just thought, it'd be neat to Superman with the helmet of fate and one of each ring. Demon Blaster and Friends. I'd done a cover for Demon Blaster, my character Demon Blaster and Friends. It was a group I was gonna have. I was thinking like Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends way back when. Draw Superman with the helmet of fate and the rings. And Ragman's coat. Ooh, I never considered Ragman's coat. But so this is supposed to be a mock-up of something I had done before. Unfortunately, I start stuff and don't get back to it. Panika, I did my version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was adult samurai rabbits. Well, this is a peek into the future of cross comics. This is sort of supposed to be couples, and I thought of doing this way before we did the couples on thing. Couples of cross comics. So that is Canadian Shield and Ozona. That's supposed to be Insecto and a character called Firefly, Red Firefly. Oh, a version of He-Man that I was in the middle of making. Just got to draw his hand and the sword. Skeletor! Tila. I think this is supposed to be Hordak. Or maybe it's another Skeletor. I'm not sure. Man at Arms. Oh, there's Superman and Wonder Woman again. Upside down. Evil Lynn. Merman. Trapjaw. Buzz Off. Clawful. Stratos. Triclops. Some of them I have got further with other than others. Sorceress. Battle Cat. Superman and He-Man combined. Super He-Man. Okay, how is the Brown Ranger the enemy of Canadian Ice? I don't know. Cyclone. Many Faces. Character I created called Ultimate and Amazing Woman. I think it's Amazing Woman. Another one I called Night Dragon and Arctic Cold, although there's nothing there that you can see. Roboto. Trying to recreate Grayskull. Jesus, Master of the Universe. I give the power. And this is for, well, the Ultimate and all that. Their version, another universe I created, called them Dark Light Universe. They were going to form a team called Justice Force. An older character called Spider Lady. I was trying to. There's Grayskull again. Oh, hello. Thank you for following me, Smile Troy, over on D Live. I have done my... I did a drawing of Hyperion. This is one that I did the other day called Diesel. He's one of mine. Who would Magic Superman have to fight like that? I have no idea. I just created the basic idea. A red Sonya. The Hall of Faith, Hall of Faith. I don't know who that is. I think it might be supposed to be Archie, but very bad version. Nice poster. Supposed to be a poster of Holy Warriors together. Oh, I know what this is supposed to be. Very bad, very bad. It's supposed to be the lion and the lamb. Very bad looking lamb. The lamb guarding the lion. This meeting of Massachusetts. Bad, and again, same thing. Looks more like a dog than a lamb. Oh, this is something I drew while I was down in Guatemala on my missions trip. A little scene that they had there in the backyard. This probably won't have a lot of drawings in it. Starting of a drawing of my one pastor called Steve. My hand. Okay, I don't know who looks like Josh. This was supposed to be the mission ship people. I was going to draw them in a group. Never did. Another version of Jesus. I have no idea. This is part of... I was drawing... I had some time. The church, one church that we were helping out at my missions trip in Guatemala a few years back. This is part of the house. This would lead onto the roof, which would end up becoming their area of their own. Otherwise, they were staying over this way in some Sunday school rooms, which not drawn on there, obviously. This was actually their eating area and kitchen area, and their bathroom would have been just over there. And this is just fooling around. Another one fooling around. Hyperspeed. Some fooling around. Just drawing whatever. Oh, this is something I drew to prove to some people I know the basics. My character Watchtower. Watchtower and Blood Oath. Eagle. Yeah. Oh, this. Yeah, probably. It's just something I thought of. Eagle. And is it? I don't think so. It's just a hanging thing. It's like paper or something like that. This is supposed to be the door. I guess this is supposed to be an X-Men, but I have no idea who. I just put the X's on. A Hulk. Probably Lou Ferrigno looks like a little bit. Somebody said draw the Canadian shield holding on to a dolphin, so I did. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Or that. My first version of Duck Dodgers from a few weeks Guess that's supposed to be Wolverine. I have no idea who that's supposed to be, but it looks pretty good to me. Killer bees are basically the Sherman of the bee world. There's Superman, supposed to be combined with Shazam, as you see the lightning bolt in the S. Again, I'm not sure who that is or what it is. Or that. I didn't think this book would be as full as it did. There's something else I was drawing. I don't know what. Oh, Venom. Okay, proceed. Bullet. Let's see. JP4 has challenge work, so how do we go about this? Thank you, I will not take the floor. The floor? You take the floor? Is it a delete? A floor delete? I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. Trying to teach some kid how to draw. Just a scene. Slams gavel. Well, this was supposed to, at my church we had these family fun days. I had this idea of the Flash going through it, all these things. So Spider-Man on a light post of the by my church. Rick, would you like to state your case before? My case for what? Superman's supposed to be there, you know. Just lifting up kids on his arm, you know. Kids love to grab an arm and go up. Hulk grabbing some ponies and twirling them around with kids on. Supposed to be Thor at the cross. Nightwing, they had some people on bicycles doing some stunts and all that. I just thought Nightwing just running and doing stunts up and down them. I was going to have Wonder Woman doing something there. Who knows? Oh, this is supposed to be a battle scene. Oh, this is supposed to be the Holy Warriors versus the Justice League. Hey, Lorenzo. I need these baskets back, says Bullet. I was thinking of doing a Holy Warriors. Wish you happy Easter. Just for when you, sometimes that's working, sometimes it's not, Lorenzo. I take it you mean in the description for YouTube. Hey, model. No. I was going to do a drawing of Big Hero 6. Here. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe something on a bus, school bus type thing. I don't know. Canadian Shield. Canadian Shield flying, different formations. Insecto. Ozona. I have no idea. You don't seem to ever put the link. What, you mean for the panel, Lorenzo? This week I haven't been putting it in there. Next week I'll start. I wanted to make sure everything was working sort of fine. I had Cat and Bullet on Monday because I said I was going to for that thing. If I didn't have to have them on for, the whole lightning thing, I wouldn't have. I just wanted to get used to this. Next week I'm going to start putting the link in the Twitter. Hopefully I might actually make a new one with, 10 people or so. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. There's the Holy Warriors. And it's no offense to Bullet or Cat. Here's a height comparison thing I was starting to try and do for my different characters. You have the different warriors here, Flame, Ozona, Insecto, Canadian Shield, Snowdrift, Electide. Wiz was supposed to be here, but I didn't draw him in yet. Slightly bigger version of the whole thing, height chart. And again, Ozona, Insecto, Canadian Shield, Flame, Wiz. And this was going to be, let's see, copies, Hyperspeed, Snowdrift, probably Webster, I think, or Electide there. And we have Flight and Demon Blaster. Yeah, no problem. There's another version of the Canadian Spider-Man. As you can see, I was trying to figure out the maple leaf and the spider together. Some kids drawing. Armageddon, a combination of Doomsday and what's his name? Apocalypse. Okay, I'll go through maybe one. I've got 2 more books here. Well, I've got more than 2, but. Oh, this is Christmas card stuff I was thinking of doing. Some corny stuff. I did. Got some other ones done up. Some of these I haven't finished this one. I was doing, DC Marvel characters. I've done Superman, Batman, a whole bunch of them. Christmas is not all about the toys. And then inside there'd be something about, Christ. Fantastic Four here. When Christmas is not... When Christmas is getting you hot, or stretching you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I was going to say. Mystique one. hope Christmas has some mystique for you. Captain America, as you can see. Don't need to be a captain to know Christmas isn't an American something. I don't know. Green Arrow. A little green in hitting the target this Christmas. Martian Manhunter. Christ got you on the hunt. Did anyone notice? Catwoman. Christmas. Trying to keep the cat in the bag this Christmas. There's Green Arrow. I switched to a closer up look. I know, bit corny, some of this. Oh, and then I started doing my characters. Insecto. No need to be bugged out this Christmas. Things feeling a bit snowy. A little adrift this Christmas. That was Snowdrift. Things a bit under the weather at Christmas. Ozona. When things get hot and you are feeling the flame this Christmas. When Christmas gets too high tech and you need a tech whiz. Feeling you need a shield this Christmas. I know everybody's like, talking about Christmas this early? Are you crazy, boy? Are you crazy? There's something we were thinking about doing at our church, but it doesn't matter. Just different scenes from the Bible on these curtains. Gingerbread Man, Minion. Oh, the Super Friends. I was thinking, who puts the cat in the bag? I don't know. It's the saying. Who let the cat out of the bag? So I was going to do the whole Super Friends here. There we go. Done a pose. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Firestorm, GL, Hawkman, Dorado, Jan, Flash, Apache Chief, Black Vulcan, Aquaman, Zan, I don't know, Samurai, whatever, Hawk Girl, Hawkman. Well, this is my beginnings of my justice thing. I don't know what it is. More of that stuff. Gray guy, Gray X guy. Dio Mortal. Some stuff I was going to draw of people's characters. The Muppets! I was drawing the Muppets here. No, you didn't miss Christmas, Bullet. I just going over this stuff. Oh, Big Hero 6 again. Back when they were talking on Mike's Fish Stick Force, I started making up the various characters for Fish Force. Fish Stick Force. There's a Canadian shield. I think after... I'll show more maybe another time. Here's me trying to work on that transforming sword. Another version of it. I think I might have a little bit of an idea. And that is it. Anyone here like weird soup? So that's it for now for that sort of thing. I'll get into that maybe another time. Maybe I'll go through this and draw stuff. So thank you for tuning in, everybody on DLive, Facebook, Twitch, and of course on YouTube, where most of my audience is at the moment. Like I said, yeah, thanks for tuning in. All the stuff is going to be on the next slide here in a second. Like I said, thank you very much for tuning in. Remember I might try and do some streaming on one of the other DLive or thing for a game in an hour or two or something like that. I don't know. Well, I know Lorenzo's going live in 2 hours, so maybe I won't do it tonight. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, so have a good day. God bless. Loved having you here. You made the show better. If you're subscribed here, wherever you subscribe, try and go subscribe and follow me on all the different mediums that I'm on. So, thank you very much for tuning in.